Cliff's going to introduce all the dignitaries and all the big shots that we have. Cliff's does a great job with Great Southern and was a terrific basketball coach. If you need to know something about NIL, he knew about it years ago. Yeah. In fact, he could quote it. He and Sonny could quote NIL years ago. They're the best at it you've ever seen. But anyway, Cliff and I have been friends. Cliff's going to introduce all these people that think they're big shots, and I'll turn it over to Cliff.
Thank you so much. I want you to look out tonight and just think about what's happening here. 26 years ago, we're in a small room. We gave out one scholarship. And I want you to look at tonight. And I want to thank all the people that have come. And I know Jimmy's going to do the same, and I'm not going to steal his thunder. But all these people back here come every year. We have raised over $2.5 million this year for the vision that Jimmy had. And he's been our leader. And we're just excited for what's going on here. Couldn't have a better person to come speak to us tonight than Mike. Bobby and I were back in the ACC days, the grand times of what we call college basketball in the Atlantic Coast Conference. And we were all very close. We were like a trio. And you're in for a treat. And Mike, I really appreciate you coming and spending time. And he spent time with the scholarship recipients today. This is the first time that any person has come and spoken to those kids that are getting scholarships. Before I get to introducing those people, there are a lot of dignitaries here. Can't name you all, but thank you all, the senators, the legislators, the college presidents, athletic directors. Thank you for coming and being a part of this. And I'm going to ask Ashtyn Markus to come up. She's our student speaker. We're so proud of her. She's a nursing student at the University of Kentucky pursuing a degree in nursing with an upcoming graduation date of December 2026. Originally from Cold Spring, Kentucky. And I'm sure she probably is a big Blue fan for sure. She's passionate about delivering compassionate care and is gaining experience across medical, surgical, pediatric, psychiatric, public health, and obstetric settings. Ashtyn aspires to become an ICU nurse and eventually a CRNA with a strong interest in critical care. She serves as a board member for All for Ava Grace, a scholarship fund created in memory of her younger sister. Now I want you to think about what this young person is doing. She's already raised $100,000 to support high school seniors. She is a committed person. She is one of these scholarship recipients that we're so proud of because she's committed to using her training and her personal experience to make meaningful impact on patients, families, and our community. Let's welcome Ashtyn Markus. There you go. Isn't she beautiful?
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm truly honored to be here tonight as this year's alumni and student speaker. When I first received the Jimmy Rane Foundation scholarship, I knew it was going to help me pay for school, but I do not think I fully understood then just how much it would help carry me through school. When I started college at the University of Kentucky, I was 18 years old, away from home for the first time, and trying to figure out who I was supposed to be. Like many freshmen, I thought my biggest problems would be finding my classes and pretending I knew where I was going when I absolutely did not. But very early in my college experience, life changed in a way I never expected. I lost my best friend, my younger sister, Ava Grace. And when you lose someone that close to you, everything feels different. Your life does not just keep moving in the same direction. It changes shape. The things you used to worry about do not always feel as big anymore, and the things you used to take for granted suddenly feel sacred. I learned that a normal day is not just a normal day. A normal day is someone's dream. Waking up, going to class, calling your family, laughing with your friends, stressing about an exam, those are not things that everyone gets to keep doing. There are people who are not here anymore who would give anything to have one more ordinary day. So now I try to live with that in mind. I try to wake up grateful, and when I feel tired or overwhelmed, I remind myself that I'm not just going to school for me anymore. I'm doing it for people who cannot. I'm doing it for Ava. Losing Ava changed my life, but it also gave my family and me a purpose we never expected to carry. In her honor, we created the All for Ava Grace Scholarship, a scholarship fund dedicated to helping high school seniors pursue their own dreams. Through that fund, we have helped raise over $100,000. And while that number is something I'm incredibly proud of, what means the most is knowing that Ava's name continues to be connected to something good. Her life continues to open doors for other students. So when I stand here tonight as a Jimmy Rane Foundation scholar, I understand deeply what a scholarship can mean. It is not just financial support, it is stability during a season of change. It is one less thing a student has to carry, and sometimes that one less thing is what gives them enough room to keep going. The Jimmy Rane Foundation Scholarship allowed me to attend the University of Kentucky, but even more than that, it gave me breathing room. It gave me the ability to focus on nursing school, for which, if anyone does not know, is not exactly a part-time commitment. At the beginning of nursing school, we were told that if we had a job, it had to be less than 10 hours a week because nursing school is your job. And they were right. Between 12-hour unpaid clinicals, shadowing, simulations, labs, lectures, studying, care plans, and trying to remember every side effect of every medication ever created, nursing school quickly becomes your schedule, your hobby, and occasionally your entire personality. This scholarship helped relieve that pressure. It allowed me to focus on my education without constantly worrying about how I was going to balance everything financially. But just as importantly, it allowed me to build a life at UK during a time when I desperately needed support. After losing Ava, I was not just a college student trying to pass exams. I was an 18-year-old girl away from home for the first time, grieving, overwhelmed, and trying to find people who could help hold me up. It allowed me to join a sorority, get involved in clubs, and find the friends who became my family. Those people became my pillars. They showed up for me on days when I did not know how to show up for myself. I truly did not think I would be standing here today without that support system. That is what makes this scholarship so powerful. It does not just help students pay for college. It gives them room to grow, room to get involved, and room to find their people, and room to keep going when life becomes heavier than they expected. And to the students receiving this scholarship tonight, I want to say congratulations. This is an incredible honor, and I hope you let yourself really feel that. There will be moments in college when you feel completely confident, and moments when you sit in your room staring at your laptop wondering how everyone else seems to have everything figured out. Both are normal. Sometimes they happen in the same day. But when things get hard, remember that you were chosen for a reason. This scholarship is not just about what you have already accomplished. It is about what people believe you are capable of becoming. So take the opportunity seriously, but do not forget to live the life it helps make possible. Find your people, let them help you, and do not take the ordinary days for granted. To the Jimmy Rane Foundation, thank you for believing in students like me. Thank you for seeing potential in students and giving them the support to pursue it. Thank you for providing not only financial help, but stability, opportunity, and the space to keep moving forward. Because of this scholarship, I was able to go to UK. Because of this scholarship, I found my support system. Because of this scholarship, I'm continuing my dream of becoming a nurse. And because of Ava, I will never forget why it matters. Thank you.
Now that's what it's all about. I mean, you're seeing it. You're seeing what your dollars do. You're seeing about making a difference. You know, we're here for a reason, but when we make a difference in people's lives, it really makes us feel good. And it's just a great thing. Ashtyn, thank you so much. And we're here tonight to congratulate 74 scholarship recipients that are coming on board this year. Over 175 different colleges and universities have been represented.
Because good people should help good people. In fact, good people should help people who aren't good so that they can become good. All right? But people should help people, and that's why you started this. Yeah, that's why you started that.
Well, I can't thank you enough for coming and sharing your time with us, your wisdom with us, and your life with us. You have reinforced what we do believe and what we're trying to do. And seeing the young lady is just manifestly clear why we're doing what we're doing.
Yeah, it was great. She was unbelievable.
So,
I mean, for her to be pouring her guts out, her heart, you know, how cool is that, man? You know, that's, you know, that is. And for her to trust you to do that shows what your community does. You know, for her to trust you, trust is a big thing. And you can develop trust. I call it the speed to trust. A lot of good things can happen. She trusted all of us to open up her heart and her feelings to us. And that was beautiful. Cliff was not beautiful, and Wimp has never known beauty, just so you know that.